TVV Alan Rao sir, Dean of Faculty of Computer Technology, Dr. Utpal Varman sir, and all the distinguished guests, and all those who have joined us for this auspicious occasion.
We are delighted to have been joined by our esteemed guest of today's event, Dr. K.M. Suceendran sir. Now I request, Dean of Faculty of Engineering, Dean of Faculty of Computer Technology, and a guest of honor and our respective faculty members to please come forward for the lamp lighting ceremony. Thank you, everyone.
Now I request Dean of Faculty of Engineering, Dr. TVV Alan Rao sir, Dean of Faculty of Computer Technology, Dr. Utpal Varman sir, and Associate Dean of Faculty of Technology, Dr. Mala Dutta ma'am, to come forward and felicitate our today's guest of honor, Dr. K.M. Suceendran sir.
Thank you so much, sir. You may take your seats. Now I take the honor to invite Dean of Faculty of Computer Technology, Dr. Utpal Varman sir, to please come forward to the podium and deliver the welcome speech, setting the tone for what promises to be a memorable day filled with insights and inspiration. Please, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Dr. K.M. Suceendran sir from Tata Consultancy Services, Professor T.V. L.N. Rao sir, Dean Engineering, Assam Downtown University, then Dr. Maladatta ma'am, Associate Dean, Faculty of Computer Technology, and respected faculty members from KV, and respected my dear colleagues from Faculty of Engineering as well as from Faculty of Computer Technology, and my dear students from KV as well as from Assam Downtown University. So at first I am very much thankful to Tata Consultancy Services, the Ratan Tata ji, who had started that Tata Ventures, and one of the components of Tata Ventures is Tata Consultancy Services. And how we have started that journey actually, started that course, the BTech CSE and Business Systems. So we have our HR conclave in the month of, I think, September or October. I have forgotten the month actually. I met Suceendran sir on that event. So during that time, I have a very bad habit. I always check the website of the different universities. I don't know whether it is a good or bad habit, but I am considering it as a bad habit because it's spending every day more than 45 minutes of my valuable time. I'm checking that what other universities are doing, what they are doing actually. So I have found that in South, the Vellore Institute of Technology, SRM, and then the other good universities in South as well as in North India, as in Kolkata also in some universities, they have already started these courses in collaboration with TCS, the Tata Consultancy Services. The courses what they have started before, it's named as BTech Computer Science and Business Systems. But recently, K.M. Suceendran sir has changed the name of the courses because some student may have some confusion that what is computer science and what is business system. So why not we make it as a computer science and engineering and business systems. So the business system is nothing but it is a part of the courses whatever you are going to study or you have already studied for your computer courses. So I am very much thankful to Suceendran sir that sir has accepted my proposal when I have mailed sir just before 4 months back after that HR conclave. Sir has discussed with his teams and finally this today's date is coming and we are going to officially launch our event, that is BTech Computer Science and Engineering and Business System under the umbrella of Faculty of Computer Technology. So this is the first BTech program under Faculty of Computer Technology. I am very much thankful to Professor Rao sir also because I have requested Professor sir, I am already running Computer Science and Engineering under you. So why not you allow me to run that course under Faculty of Computer Technology? Sir मुझे भाई बोल के बोलते भाई, why not? You just take that opportunity and go with that. So I'm very much thankful to Professor Rao also that sir has allowed me to run that course. So a big round of applause for Faculty of Computer Technology and Professor Rao sir and Suceendran sir. I'm also very much thankful to Magazji from TCS and Parthaji from TCS because the Magazji from TCS is going to act as a spoke from the TCS end. The key point of the program is that, see, whatever basically what will happen, whatever the courses that we have chosen for a program, it may be a BCA, MC or BTech courses. The courses we have been discussed in our board of studies. We are making the courses from our end. We are thinking that courses are already aligned with that industry niche. but what actually going on industry, because it's a technology changing day to day. So the main salient features of this course, or we can say that the unique selling point of the course of the program is that the curriculum or the courses, what is present in that program is directly coming from TCS. So the TCS academic expert, they will discuss among themselves, and accordingly they will give one curriculum or set of courses to us, and accordingly they will discuss with us, because what actually running, they knows better than us. So we can say that the curriculum is directly coming from TCS, and the faculty member, those who are going to teach that program, they will be trained by TCS. So initially today Suceendran sir has informed me that in online mode they will going to conduct the faculty development program for the faculty member, those who are going to teach that program. And after that, maybe after 6 months, they may going to organize this kind of faculty development program physically. It may be in different locations. So the main advantage of the program is that, so teacher has, those who are going to teach that program, they will have to learn first, and then only they can deliver to the students. And the next point is that this is the first industry integrated BTech program in the entire Northeast. Some universities, they are running BTech program by telling that they have already some industry integration in their BTech program, but I can say that this is the first one, because I have a very bad habit. I have already mentioned that I have checked their website. I have not found anything from their website. So TCS has signed with Assam Downtown Universities. I am very much thankful to TCS authorities. So a big round of applause for the TCS again, because for signing MOU with Assam Downtown University, and hope these courses will definitely help our students, especially from the northeastern region, those who are very much eager to learn about computer science. The third point is that, as informed by Dr. K.M. Suceendran sir, the TCS is going to provide to the remote internship, if possible, to all the students, those who are enrolled in this program. And basically what will happen, TCS is going to recruit every year so many students from entire in the pan-India basis. So they have organized one NQT, there is a test called NQT for the recruitment. But as sir has informed that there is a special NQT for those who has enrolled in the CSBS program, that Computer Science and Engineering and Business System program. So it's a very good opportunity, those who are going to enroll in 2024 batch to get the job in the TCS. Because curriculum, courses, internship, as well as the special NQT are coming from their end. So they are going to give a very good chance to those students to enroll and to get place in TCS. So thank you very much to all the stakeholders of TCS, and special thanks to our management also, because without their permission we cannot take it. So our managing trustee Jyotisman sir has always asked us to connect with the industry people. So now we have connected with TCS. Let's, in the near future, we are going to connect with other companies also. Let's hope for the best, and thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your valuable words, sir. Now I request respected Dean of Faculty of Engineering, Dr. TVV Ellen Rao, sir, to give a welcome speech and address us.
Yeah, thank you, my dear MCs, and a big round of applause to our eminent industry expert, Dr. K.M. Suceendran sir. Also, to our very beloved Dean, Faculty of Computer Technology, Professor Utpal Burman sir, for enabling this with the wonderful opportunity during this week of, a very auspicious week of Bihu. I think it is much more than a gift for all of us that the industry integrated BTech program of Computer Science and Engineering and Business System in collaboration with the industry giant and leader TCS is actually happening right over here in this part of our Assam Downtown University, the first time in the Northeastern history. Well, I cannot really hide my joy, and as in fact Professor Utpal sir has already highlighted, discussions were initiated a couple of months ago during the last year. Thanks to our leadership and management, as he has already highlighted, for enabling us this environment of connecting with the industry giants who have visited us for the HR conclave. And probably then I should congratulate my dear young Professor Utpal Barman sir for taking up this initiative of for foreseeing this thought, for foreseeing that something is of this sort can happen for us in the future. And he has actually taken the initiative and drive. In fact, thanks to him, although he is sharing the pie of success to me, but otherwise I would like to credit the entire the vision, drive and effort to Professor Utpal Barman sir in collaboration with the blessings of Dr. Suceendran sir. In fact, I was also talking to sir during the time when he visited first time in Guwahati during the HR conclave, as well as yesterday I met sir. I think all of us should really appreciate for his love and inclination to set up this particular program of BTech CSC and business systems offered by TCS to be held by us, to be organized by us. And in fact, I should really thank you, sir. Thank you to you and the TCS authorities also for giving us this wonderful opportunity. Well, now, my dear students, now the ball is left in our court on how we actually are going to deal it, deliver it, and make it more and more meaningful and purposeful and fulfilling for all of us. As you have seen that we have been talking a number of times about the industry connect, bridging the industry gap, getting our graduates to be 360-degree, making them industry ready, enhancing their employability skills, and many, many more. You know, they, like our graduates are going to the future leader. When Professor Utpal sir is talking about all this, it's obviously in the mind that those who are taking the admission in 2004, this academic session, so obviously after 4 years down the line, in 2008, when they are going to graduate, they are going to stand in front of the industry. And in fact, already plethora of opportunities are being provided to those of you who are actually joining in this particular program. As sir has already highlighted, you know, like there is NQT, but then there is a special provision for them to probably have an opportunity to get into the, you know, to face the interviews offered by the TCS and many, many more. So the whole idea is that so far we have been talking a lot, and now I can see that with this kind of industry association, industry collaboration in the computer science engineering and the business systems, obviously there is a great edge. Our students have got great edge, and with this, it is time that they have to prove that whatever we have been talking about on the projector or probably on how we say that we are industry ready and all. So the readiness have to be shown by our future aspirants when they come and join this course. Not only them, the entire environment of the future aspirations of our students are definitely going to have be on a different trajectory altogether. I'm sure that it is, see, whenever there is a change, whenever there is an impact, obviously the impact is not going, the epicenter is BTech CSC and business system. But I'm very confident, the reason why I've been so happy about the entire the ecosystem is that this kind of environment of the ecosystem will definitely create ripples, make waves, and the entire engineering and technology programs at the Assam Downtown University are definitely going to be moving on at a much accelerated pace on the trajectories of accomplishment. I'm sure that all of you will see these kind of initiatives which are being planted now are going to reap great benefits in the years to come, probably in the couple of years down the line, and probably after 3 years when these students are going to be in their final year. And when we say that they are industry ready, obviously it is industry readiness, and they have a competitive edge as compared to the peers in the other parts of be it Northeast or even across the other states in the pan-India. So definitely these kind of initiatives are a wonderful opportunity for us. I'm sure that the students who are going to take part in the years to come at the Assam Downtown University are going to move forward with the great leverage and the advantage that is being provided by the industry giants, by the leaders of academia, and by our own leadership and management. With this, I would like to say it is indeed a truly, Bihu has come a bit early for us, and I'm sure that this entire week of celebrations has already begun with the launching of, official launch of this BTech CSC and business system offered by the industry giant TCS. Well, bravo, and have a great day ahead, great week, and all of you keep exploring, adventuring, and hope you will all have great time ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We'd like to take the privilege of hearing from Dr. K. M. Suceendran, Head of Academic Alliances at TCS. Dr. Suceendran has been with TCS for 27 years and joined the HR function in 2004. He has held various roles, including Global HR Head for TTH Business Unit and Program Director for TCS-wide digitization initiatives. Dr. Suceendran currently heads academic alliances for TCS globally and is a member of Governing Council, Board of Studies, advisory boards of several engineering and management institutes in India. He is also involved in HR consulting for selective clients of TCS. Now I invite him on the podium to enlighten us with his expertise about this event in academic collaboration. Thank you, sir.
I request everyone to please maintain the decorum.
Very good morning. First of all, I would like to thank the management of this Assam Downtown University and Professor Utpal and Professor Rao and the Vice Chancellor and Pro Vice Chancellor and everyone for organizing this function, right? I came to Guwahati first time in my life last, I think, November or October, right? I think thanks to the HR conference organized by this university. And, but before that itself, I wanted to do a lot of things for Northeast because Northeast has been our focus, the Tata Group's focus, as well as based on the Prime Minister's vision of having an inclusive growth in India, right? Northeast is one of the primary focus for the Government of India, and so as our Tata Group. And so that's why I think all of you would know we have started a semiconductor manufacturing, I think, in Assam, and almost 45 kilometers from here. And so it's been our Tata Group's vision to take along the entire Northeast people in the mainstream of the country, right? I think the world. I want little silence. If you are not interested, please, you can go out. So the important aspect is why we want to do a lot of things for Northeast is we feel in the industry as well as especially in TCS and Tata Group, we feel the Northeast students are, they are always, I think, comparable to any other students in this India as well as any part of the world, right? I think that is the main reason. And they have the right attitude and the communication skills are very good compared to any other tier 1 city students. So we always feel, I think, plus the important aspect is you are ready to move to any place in the India and the world, right? I think that is a key component. The mobility of the individual is very, very important to grow in their career. And if you look at people like me or my bosses, and everyone moved from one location to another location, which is not, it is not, I think, they are not very comfortable in moving initially, but they grew and they grew with the organization. That's how this industry is built, or not only this industry, any industry is being built. So Northeast, we feel the students are very keen. They want to compete, they want to learn, they want to move to any place in India and the world, right? That is the key here. So that is one of the reason when Professor Utpal and Professor Rao, when they approached me few months back, I immediately said, let's go ahead. Even though we didn't get the necessary details immediately from the university, I said, let's go ahead, right? I think to go ahead. And because I want to start this in Northeast, and you are really privileged. I think we are starting this first time in Northeast, and my focus is to do this program. Not only this program, we have many other programs, many other collaborations in almost every other state in Northeast. That is what we are planning to do. And with this, I want to give a context to this program. Before that, how many of you from final year students? Very less, okay. And third year? Okay. Second year, first year? Okay, almost everyone, okay. So how many of you feel in the last 1 year or 2 years, the placements are not up to the mark? First year, second year, have you guys done any analysis of why the placements are not happening in this industry? Have you done? 2 years back, I think 2 years back, TCS hired the highest ever fresher hiring in the world. 1 lakh freshers got hired by TCS 2 years back. But last year it became less, and this year we just started, I think, from February only we started the placements. Why? The industry is going for a challenge. I think it is a change, and there are the industry itself, not only IT industry, every other industry is, there are some turbulence. But I think we have we are the at least only service industry, IT services industry, we went for this hiring, right? The national qualifier test, one is on the first round we are done with our priority colleges. We have almost 150 priority colleges, we have done it. We have selected thousands of our freshers. Now we thought, I think it is our duty to democratize. We democratized this hiring few years back. We have opened up to all colleges in India, right? So national qualifier test is an important test which all of you should remember. It's the first year, or second year, third year, or fourth year. The last date is April 10th for final year students of this year. And we have, I think it is, we keep saying this, if you have the right skill, we hire you at that right package, right? We have, our starting package is 3.5, 3.56, right, for fresher engineers. And then we have a 4.5 for some of the skills, specific skills. Then we have a the digital skill. I think if you possess the digital, if you clear that, it is 7 lakhs package, 7 lakhs. And this year we introduced a prime. Previously it was only for IITs and IITs and NITs. So this year we have started this Prime. The package is 9 lakhs for UG, and Masters it is 11, right? I think 11.5, something like that. So that is how it is. So see, compared to other companies they'll have the numbers, even if they go for 10 lakhs above or 9 lakhs above, the number will be few hundreds. But let me tell you, TCS, our number is always thousands. That's why I think I told few years back we hired 1 lakh freshers from campuses. No other company in the world has created that record, right? I think 1 lakh freshers. I keep saying that when I joined TCS 28 years back, it was TCS strength was 5,000. Today it is 600,000. 5,000 to 600,000, 6 lakh, right? That's how I think we've grown in the last 28 years. And we have good demand for the right skilled associates, right skilled students. So that's why I think I wanted to cover why we started this BTech Computer Science Engineering and Business Systems 6 years back. We felt, even though our leaders, including me, we are part of lot of I think academic institutes as a governing board or board of studies members to design the curriculum, to give some direction to the academia, in which direction the industry is going, what are the technology changes happening. Because whatever you are studying in the engineering is very, very important. The core of engineering is taught here. But the technology changes in the industry, what industry wants, it is the industry contribution, industry has to do. We need to come to you, we need to tell where are the technology shifts are happening and how the technology shifts are affecting the different industries, retail or banking or citizen services kind of thing. That's how we need to advise. Because your curriculum has to, the core has to remain, but some part of the curriculum has to change based on the business needs, right? That's why I think this one came, BTech in Computer Science and Engineering and Business Systems. So I'll give a brief about that, right? I think before that, there's a small video. I don't know how it is, you'll be able to see. 35 years in 6 seconds, right? I think it is. How many of you seen this? So let me again, 6 seconds. Some of the things which are here, the printers and so many, even the phone, the old phone, everything is gone. Now it's only the laptop and mobile phone. This is how this 35 years, the last 35 years, things got changed, right? So we need to, the message which I am going to give is, whatever today we feel is important will not be important tomorrow. So we need to continuously learn, continuously change. Change is the only constant in the world, right? Unless we are prepared for that, nothing can, we cannot move up. The entire world is appified. I think all of you know there's in the Play Store or Apple Store, lakhs of applications are there, right? But all of us have the mobile phone, what we have, which is a supercomputer of 30, 40 years back. We have maximum 20 applications in each area, right? The communication, we have WhatsApp, and maybe college students, they have their own communication channel, right? I think they have. So each one, Amazon and Netflix, some of the things which we have, not, even though the lakhs of applications are there, we choose and use only few. And that only few are the unicorns in the world, right? I think whether the startup or the industry giants, they are the giants, right? So, how many of you know ChatGPT? All of you would be using it. I think I'm sure all of you would be using it. So we asked, sometime back, one of my team members, he asked, what is CSBS, the program, whatever we are offering? The ChatGPT has given its answer, right? So So this is what it is. Why we created this? We want, I think, like I mentioned, we want the understanding of the contemporary technology. Like I mentioned, today, some technology, today quantum we are speaking, we are talking about blockchain. Few years back, blockchain was there, but now blockchain is going to be in only few areas. Because few years back, some of my friends, the moment they have the blockchain in their concept, they were getting funding. But now blockchain, not much funding. But today the Gen AI based startups, Gen AI or artificial intelligence based ideas are getting funded, right? Anything or the quantum space, they are getting funding. So technology change is inevitable. So this course will tell and guide you to learn the contemporary technologies, right? The technology abstraction, finally, I think you need to know, you don't have to learn everything at one shot. I think you need to know the basics, right? And with the applications of that, I think whatever the technology you are learning, blockchain or quantum computing or Gen AI or AI, these are the new things which are coming, right? Even IoT, DE, all the things are coming here. And how it is going to affect the common man, how it is going to affect the each and every industry, either retail or manufacturing, all the industries, right? How it is going to affect. That knowledge you need to have. That is what it is being taught here, right? So we are also bringing, apart from the computer science and the engineering, we are bringing the humanities aspects, management sciences, and human values. Finally, I think we are all human. I think the value system, what we have, everything we are bundled and we are bringing in this computer science engineering business systems. And finally, what we are looking at is the collaborative nature of this industry. I think today, maybe when you are a student, your individual performance matters. But I think when you get into industry, when you start your own company, when you are working in a government organization, all the things, finally the collaborative nature of work is very, very important. Without collaboration, nothing will happen in the world, right? You may be a genius, but end of the day, if you don't know how to collaborate, you will not be successful. So that collaboration and innovation ability. I saw one poster here, I think the entrance, right? I think there's a saying by Einstein, right? He was talking about the excellence, or what is that point? I think finally, the excellence or the knowledge, it's not about the knowledge what an individual possesses. The imagination what the individual have is very important for your innovation, right? So that is, we are trying to bring it here. So good thing is, from the industry, we will continuously change and upgrade this curriculum. I think without going through the board of studies or academic, I think whatever it is, we will continuously upgrade and we will give it to the university. They have to ratify it, right? So the details of like bringing in the industry champion to change your curriculum will be reduced. Like sir was mentioning, for BTech Computer Science and Engineering, this business system courses, we will not be able to offer all the students for the internship, but selected students, we are thinking of giving it in the campus itself, right? Definitely will be there. Again, this selected students, if they do well, even the internships, we can convert them into the offer, right? That is also option. That we have been doing, but we will continue, we will offer this to this institute also. And the faculty development program is one of the things, because we feel finally, even though the digital plus physical mode, the delivery is there, finally we always feel the physical mode of teaching, physical mode of collaborating is very, very important for us as a human race. Because a few years back, on the backdrop of Corona, I think it is COVID, everyone we felt, I think it is going to be digital. But we felt the culture, the learnability and everything, the value system, everything will go for a toss if everything is a digital one. So that's why the industries, even IT industry, we are asking all our employees to come back to offices, because we feel that is very, very important. So all the things are we embedded in this course. So this is what I just mentioned. So from internet in the last 35 years, it got changed. Now the quantum is what everyone is talking about. And quantum, only few institutes in India are focusing on it. And some of only few countries are focusing on it. That is the one area. If someone is learning, someone puts their heart and soul, they can be very successful. So quantum is one of the areas which everyone is focusing on now. So technology is driving the future, right? I think Internet of Things, whatever I mentioned, OpenAI, everything is there. But the essence of the technology changes, whatever we are having here is based on one skill of the software engineers. Can you tell me what is the one skill which is very, very, very important? It is already there in the slide. Programming and coding, yeah? That is very, very important. Without coding, without the programming skill, you will not be you cannot call yourself as a computer science engineer, right? Because I know some of my friends, they created their own language 25 years back. Still he is writing code, right? He is a main person in the Hadoop. I think he created the first version of Hadoop, right? Pre-Hadoop. And he is still coding. And the coding is the core of this. Even though now we have, say, GenAI create its own code, right? We just have to create, just have to tell the GenAI what are the requirements. It will create the screens and it will create the code. And only you need to know how to stitch, right? For stitching also you need to know, right? So it is stitching. I think it's OpenAI, open source. You have all the codes in all the places. Only you need to know how to bring what based on the requirement, based on your design, based on the architecture what you have, you need to bring all these things together and come up with a wonderful the platform or a wonderful application. For that you need the core of engineering, whether the design or innovation what you have to bring, the computer science concepts, because the code what you are writing, it has to be the performance has to be very quick. All the things have to be there, right? So the coding is a very, 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 very important skill, right? I think which we always say. We have so many platforms. We have HackerRank, all the Code War. We have n number of platforms. My suggestion to the first year, second year, maybe you need to communicate to your friends and other friends who have not come here. Please ensure that you enroll in one of the platforms. It is giving you the opportunity to learn the programming in a fun way. Every day if you solve 10 programs and end of the fourth year, not only TCS, the Prime or Digital, I am sure you will be able to clear Amazon and whatever the Facebook Meta's interview. You can easily get 40, 45 lakhs, 50 lakhs job, right? So that is the power of the programming and the coding here. So you need to spend time every day, take it as a challenge, go one step at a time, and you will reach your goal. So all of you know this, right? Many of you would have done similar things, right? So this is what I just mentioned. So I don't want to bore you with so many my concepts. I just want to test some of the questions, basic things what we ask, right, during our quiz programs. I want to ask some questions. How many number of languages in computer languages you think we have in the world? Any guesses? How many number of languages? I don't want to bore you with my own concepts, what is industry and all, but the basic things, let's go for that. Any guesses? Any guesses is fine. Any guess is fine. Yeah. You have to try. Without trying, I think nothing will happen. Any guess? 10, 50, 100, 1000, it's a good? Yeah, I think 1000 I would give up because 700 plus or 800 plus languages are there, right? 700 languages, more than 700 languages. Out of which I think maybe you will be using, that's what I told few minutes back. We have lakhs of applications in Play Store, lakhs of applications in App Store, I think Apple Store, but only 20 or 30 we are using. Similarly, only 10, maximum 10 is what we use, I think in a programming. Maybe some of the other programming languages, we use it for specific applications. Specific, maybe DRDO will have their own language to use, right? World War II. Even I was not born, so I think none of us were born during that time, right? I think World War II came to an end because of the computer language and the computer programming done by Alan Turing. I think because one of the core things which he created that helped us to intercept what was between Germany and NATO, and helped us to, I think, end the World War II. It tilted the result to NATO, and they won that, right? I think that's how it is. Python. What do you mean by Python? How many of you know Python? Have you heard? Apart from the Pythons available in this forest. So do you know why it is called Python? Any guesses? Okay, I don't want to waste time. The person who created the Python, he's a fan of Monty Python's Flying Circus, right? This is the English comedy series, right? I think that's why I think he came up with this Python, right? So these are the trivia. JavaScript. How many of you know JavaScript exists? How many of you use it in your applications? Okay. Why it is called JavaScript? Actually, it is initially called LiveScript, and it's a scripting language, right? I think it is, but the name was given because Java is popular. It's been popular for several, I think, maybe 10, 15 years, and they want to attach the Java into that. That's how the JavaScript name is born, right? Now, the important question. So TCS, we have, I think nowadays we are hiring more women students, and from campuses every year. Last, I think, few years, that's how the trend is. And we boast, I think we have 33% of our women, our workforce is women employees, and 33% is more than 2 lakh employees. I don't think any other company is having that kind of numbers in IT industry or anywhere, right? I think that's how it is. So we have a largest women workforce. The first programmer in the world is a lady, right? I think all of you know. How many of you know? I think I want the girl students to answer. Thank you. I think you got it. Any guesses? Ada Lovelace, right? ADA. I think just remember this, girl student. I think you should know, because you should be proud of this. So there is from the day one. So you need to have, I think you have that ability to do good coding. So please focus on your coding. You will be a fantastic programmer. So that's all I think. Trivia. First language, any guesses? First language? Python. Python came only recently. Long back, I think it is, we used. I think I did my programming in, I'm sure SR would have done it. Fortran. Still some areas it is being used, right? Fortran. So this one, all of you know without having any infrastructure, without having anything, these industries were born, right? Uber, they don't own any vehicles, still they are the largest, one of the valued companies. Facebook, they don't create any content because of the technology it is happening, right? Airbnb, they don't own any hotel or properties, but still they have the, they provide that services. So all these common, why I'm taking that and the CSE, BS here is, everything is, the innovation is what very, very important, and that it is disruptive. What we are teaching here in CSE, BS, or it should be taught in any course in the world is, whatever we are studying is, please silence please. Any course, what we are going to teach, we have to teach is, these components should be there, right? Collaborative. Finally, this is what I mentioned. You have to know how to collaborate, it has to be innovative, it has to be a unique one, it has to be disruptive one, right? So if you have those kind of ideas, definitely. So this is what we need in IT industry. Just take a note or take a picture or whatever it is, because it's very, very important. It will be, today we can say this is very important. After 20 years, after 50 years, the same skills are going to be there. You have to have all these things to be successful, not only in IT, any industry. So build your identity, even not only to the, maybe I think CSE, BS is going to, the students will join later, but I want all of you to build that identity, not only in LinkedIn, the GitHub or whatever the platform what we have. You need to create your own identity by daily putting some content or daily putting some code into that platform, because then only you can build your identity. Because whatever we are doing, the social media is very, very powerful. Our first level of screening is happening there. One word of caution, all of us are very, including me, we spend a lot of time in social media, right? Facebook, Instagram and other things. The content what you are going to put or what you are putting is, maybe you delete, you might think it is gone, but will be there. And the industry, they are doing the background verification checks using that also, social media. Maybe if you are putting the offensive post or something different, anti-social, whatever it is, what you call, if you put one time and if you delete it, but it still remain. So your background verification will go for a toss. So my input and my input to all of you is, be responsible. What you are accessing, what you are putting is very, very important, because your social media profile, I think, come up with a digital identity. It will have some part of your digital identity will be based on the social media posting what you are putting, right? So you need to be very, very careful. Some of the leadership roles, we do a lot of checks around this. So be careful what you are accessing, what you are putting. It's very, very important. But at the same time, you build your brand, right? GitHub is one, Stack Overflow is the other one. I want all of you to see how you can put your own code every day, at least every week, so that your brand will be built. So workplace of the future, I already told, the phygital mode is going to be the key, and all of you have to know, learn the physically as well as digital, because some of the courses what we are taking, even I'm sure all of you would be aware of this NPTEL, SWAYAM and Coursera courses, which are taught by not only from this institute professors, anywhere in the world, MITs, IIT professors. That's how we get to learn. On our time, I think we didn't have the opportunity to learn from them, right? I think we only had our library to go and refer some books. But you have a fantastic opportunity to go and learn from best of the best courses around the world. And please ensure that you learn that. And ensure you are applying those concepts into the real world problems or the industry problems. Maybe we will give, I think if you have a next set of a collaboration would be giving industry problems, right, to this institute, whether you are able to solve it, right? Because that is how the research and innovation, the collaboration between industry and academia will go in the next step, right? I cannot emphasize more on this collaboration part. I think you need to be a collaborative student. So finally, this is my last slide, and then I can have some question. I can take some questions. And important thing is, if you put daily few minutes, and the power of compounding is very, very important, right? Daily 1 minute, I think extra, I think few minutes extra, if you put, the value which you create will be exponential. See, look at this, 0.99 into 365 days, right? That is just 0.03. But 1.01 the power of 365 is 37.8. This is what I just told. GitHub or LinkedIn or any other source, what you have, you need to put it every day. You need to, and the consistency matters. It's not the quantity matters, right? The consistency matters. Every day we need to do. Few years back, I was not even, I think, jogging, or I think I was not even regular in my walking. But based on, I think I had some health issue, the doctor advised me to go for a walk or this one. I started walking and speed walking and whatever it is. Last week I completed my ultra marathon in Ooty in I think 15 kilometers only, but it took me 2.45 hours, I think almost 120, 165 minutes I think I took to complete, which is equivalent to what we take for a half marathon, which I am going to do. So the consistency matters. So my request to all of you is, every day, even if you are putting 10 minutes, it's okay. Rather than putting 1 or 2 hours at the end of your semester, I think towards the end of your semester. Every day put that 10 minutes. The power of compounding, the power of learning what you have is tremendous. So my request to all of you is, put that 10 minutes of your time every day, and you will see you will reap the results. And with this, I think that's my end of my presentation. But my request again is, this is the beginning of the relationship between the Assam Downtown University and TCS, that I can assure you, because we have, based on the students' interest, based on the students' caliber, is one of the primary criteria which we put in for any collaboration. You have the strength, 8,000 to 9,000 students are here in this great institute. But how, if I give a problem statement, if I give some project, will you be able to solve that? It determines our continuous collaboration between this institute, right? So that is very important. And so I wish all of you to, all the final year students who were not got placed, please register for TCS NQT, which is tomorrow is the last day. And we have the NQT is going to happen from 26th April onwards. A great chance to get 9 lakh, 11 lakh offers, right? I think that is what I am pushing. Please work on it, and we will continue to collaborate in other areas. And with this, once again, I thank the management and Vice Chancellor sir and Pro Vice Chancellor sir and Professor Utpal and Professor Rao sir for giving me this opportunity to come here and exchange the MOU today. And we'll have more interaction in the evening also. And I'm open for any questions if you have. Otherwise, I'll be here. If you have any questions, anything, please, you can ask me now onwards till 5 o'clock, and I'll be very happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We are open to question. If you have any questions, you're free to ask.
Yes.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. So, sir, my question is basically, as the market is growing and as AI is growing day by day, the technologies are replacing human abilities and everything. So, what is your take on this? Because I have gotten a lot of takes on this, but I wanted to hear your perspective about AI and replacing jobs for software engineers.
Yeah. I already covered in my presentation. I don't know. Please sit. I think I'll talk about this, right? See, a few weeks back, we had our TCS flagship event in Taj Mahal Palace, Mumbai. Almost 80 plus academic leaders of India came. IIT directors, IIM directors, AICT chairman was a chief guest, our CEO, CTO, everyone came. So nowadays, everything is, even if a conference we are putting, if we put AI is mandatory, right? And we talked more about AI and that. Like I mentioned, the technology changed. Today it is AI. Today is Gen AI. A few years back it was a blockchain, please it. Blockchain was the happening technology. Tomorrow it is going to be quantum computing, right? The technology changes will always be there. And I also mentioned the Gen AI, if you give the requirements and specification, it will create a code, it will create screens, it will create app also, right? Then what is the role of software engineers, right? But it's not that easy, whatever we are creating. Gen AI will definitely, what it is happening, the AI is creating is, first is, it is creating the assist mode, assisting the operations what we have in the industry, each industry, right? Sales calls, assisting the sales calls which are happening, and the support part, the infrastructure support, or the retail industry support. That is what entered into AI right now. Next is the augment. Augment, what I mean is, Susi is here, and my clone, my digital twin, will be assisting me. If I am not there, that will help me to assist, right? That stage is not there. I think it will take few years to create that augment part, right? What is your name?
I answer.
Ion, right? So the Ion clone, not clone, I think it is, a clone will be there. He will assist you wherever you are not able to do, right? Things, that will be there. That is the next state, augment part. The transform part is what we are all thinking, how the AI is going to affect the entire world. That will take time. So we are in the first stage, assist part. Definitely whatever the assisting the roles, the support engineer role, the content creator, all the roles will be gone. Even now, if I have to write something, after I put my comments, I check with ChatGPT, then again I check with the Zero GPT, and I'll see, ensure I think nothing is, I do a lot of work, right? So we do that. That part is gone. I think that role will be gone down the line. I think that's how it is. But so the content writers, but the new roles are emerging. New roles. So everywhere. So 30 years back when the IT industry came, the banking operations, everyone said, I think it is there will not be any roles for banks, right? But we have more than, I think whatever banks are there in India, compared to that we have maybe 10 times more banks now, and more branches are opened, more opportunities are there. So every industry revolution, I think industry change brings the old roles will get eliminated. Whatever we are thinking, I can become a test engineer, I can become a support engineer, I can become all the roles will be gone. The old roles will be gone, new roles will emerge. So AI or Gen AI will, or quantum computing, all the things, new role will be coming. So that is what we need to focus. But definitely the programming skill and the design skill, the innovation is what the skills for future, which I covered, right? So you need to work on that, building that, rather than just focusing on our regular mundane stuff, right? So I still feel the core engineering is going to be the future for India, because the core engineering will be tested by the gate exams. So I am going to focus on gate exam score also. Even I am proposing to my management, how do we give priority to the gate scores for our recruitment? Because the moment we focus on that, the core engineering will be strengthened. That is the strength of India. And in between, we lost that. So we need to bring that engineering, the culture. That is what we need to bring, right? So that is focus on that. If you focus on that core engineering and gate score and the other thing which I talked about, you don't have to worry about the technology changes which happens every few years, right? The off-life, I'm sure some of the skills, what are the Harvard HBR article, the skill which you are learning today, it will become obsolete, I think in 5 years down the line, right? I think within, that will be, it will be decayed in 2.5 years down the line. I think the importance of the skill will be gone after 2.5 years. So you need to continuously learn. So that is the answer to you. The roles, some of the roles will be gone, new roles will be there. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. If you have any more questions, you're welcome. Okay, so moving on. Now I would like to take the honor to invite upon the podium our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Pranveer Singh sir, to share his insights on this occasion. Please, sir.
Thank you. Thank you to Dr. Suceendran and entire TCS to collaborate with us for a long awaiting program. And I congratulate our Faculty of Computer Technology to get success, get through to having the collaboration with the TCS for launching the new BTech Computer Science and Management program. This is a matter of pride, and I am pleased to be here witnessing that this occasion. इसके साथ साथ मैं सभी अपने डीन्स, फैकल्टी मेंबर्स, अपने प्यारे छात्र छात्राएं और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट हमारे भविष्य के होने वाले छात्र जो विभिन्न विद्यालयों से आए हुए हैं, मैं सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूं, स्वागत करता हूं कि ये इस प्रोग्राम का वो साक्ष्यदर्शी हैं, विटनेस कर रहे हैं इस प्रोग्राम के लिए। और जैसा डॉक्टर शशि ने जो है given me a lot of that ideas to speak on this occasion, and he's given me that many things we can discuss along and for many hours. But I don't want to take much more time. Very importantly, he has mentioned that my most favorite word is that the human values. Whatsoever the technology we are going to be advanced in the terms of the technology, but we have not to behave like the machine. We have to behave like a natural element that is the human being. That is very, very important. And over the period of that, I'm seeing that the technology is embedding in that the society, and we are losing some part of the values. So for that purpose, our university is having that the very important course, essential for the everyone, universal human values. And very importantly, our teacher has to get through first, be that the faculty member for the teaching that course, and it is that spread to all that the disciplines. Yes, see that if you see that the nature itself, some of that animals, whatsoever they are eating and creating some waste or some byproduct, it is taken by another animal. Even with respect to the plant, and if you see that the cycle also, so whatsoever the word that is that for our existence, even you see the society, even you see that this university, we are having the different types of the rules, and each rule person is collaborating with each other. If collaboration is not there, no society can survive, sustain for the longer time. Even no university or the college or even family can't survive, can't sustain. It will not be integrated. So for that, my students, especially they are the future leaders, for them, this is the message from my side, please always be the human being, be the sensitive, whatsoever that the kind of achievement you are going to have, that always be that kind enough to respect that the lowest person in the society. It is our thought, we are terming that the sweeper as the lowest, but it is not that. So that kind of the senses, and with this respect, the Mahatma Gandhi's words, I remember that. So he was paying the highest respect to those people. That's why he coined the term Harijan. So point is that we have to pay the respect to that. Even see that in our society, even in that our mythology, or that our god and goddess, every time goddess's name is going to be named first, and the god is later. The reason behind this, they are the sacrificing kind of things. That's why the Sita Ram, there is no Ram Sita. Am I right? Radha Krishna. There is no Krishna Radha. Okay? Except the one, that the Shankar Parvati, because the Shankar sacrifice was that higher as compared to the Parvati sacrifice. So sacrifice towards the society, extend your services towards the society, and very importantly, I'm telling that this is my dream project, as that he has used that word, single word in one slide, that is the coding. I was one week before that, I was discussing with my students from that faculty of computer technology. I have given the assignment to them, but still I am waiting that those flow diagram, I could not get it. So, and I did that. Very frankly, I am telling you that, I don't want to name the university, where the 256 computer in each lab, and all 6 labs were running 24/7 by the students. So I want to that kind of that system to be here, but very importantly, my youngest student has to, we are ready to give that any kind of the facility whatsoever they want. And coding is that the things that they can earn like anything, they can place to the 60 lakhs, 1 crore, 1.5 crore CR packages, whatsoever they want, provided they have that. And even we are going to, I have discussed with these things, my thought, how that we are going to have that, even we are ready to give that some kind of the stipend to them. So that kind of that, but you have to take the lead. You have to take the lead. So that is that. And very important thing is that the skill is that the critical analysis and imagination. Imagination with that the things and try to achieve that kind of things, how it is going to be the possible. Imagination, even see that we are having in our the Purana, Ramayana and that, there was that the Pushpak Viman, am I right? We can have the Pushpak Viman with this technology. We can have that in the near future. Just, and that was the means, a special feature was that I have to think about the place and the direction of the Pushpak Viman is taking towards that. That can happen. Technology has given the chance to us that we can make it that kind of things. But very importantly, we have to have that kind of the coding, kind of the programming, kind of that, and collaboration among the technology. That is very important. So in that is that, and see that I was late here in this because of some of the business, and the most important part of any business is the budget, and that meeting was related to the budget. I could not leave that. So I'm sorry for that, but even though, and see that the technology without that, and this program is giving the another kind of that the span, technology integrated with the business. So this is very, very important, and whosoever is going to opt for this program, I hope so that they are going to be the future leader, provided they work hard, think better, do better. And here at the Assam Downtown University, I am proud to say that we are ready to support in whatsoever you think that, provided you prove that, yes, that is required, and we are ready to give you that, not only to the faculty, to the students, to the faculty also, but but that is not going to work that the 9 to 4:30 work hour working pattern. So we have to have that 24/7 culture. We can see that any IIT, any IIM, there is no the time limit. That even at the 2 o'clock night, if you go to that on the road, you will find someone is coming out from the lab and someone is going in the lab. So that kind of that, I keep on saying that, but I don't know why that my voice are not going to impact and making change in that in the culture of that our university. And as that sir has shown that the kind of that 36 year or 32 year within the 6 second, so that is the pace of the change in the technology. And so in that label you have to imagine also, and you have to inculcate your skills. So modern, that's why the modern literate person definition is changed: learn, unlearn, relearn. So we have to forget the things what we have learned early, and again we have to relearn, means some kind of the transformation, some kind of the modification. And as sir said that the word, coined the word that the course era here, that again I am proud to that the management that provided that each and every student free of cost, they can have that any kind of the course from the Coursera platform. But our students are not coming to that and I'm putting them that and see that another thing is that whatsoever the course you are going to clear, get the certificate from the Coursera, that is going to be reflected in your transcript. So that is going to make you away from the crowd. And it is not limited to that, the whatsoever your discipline is, that if you want to understand a subject from the another discipline, you can opt for that, even though that is going to be reflected in your transcript. But you have to put the efforts. And if you see in the market that single course is going to cost minimum 6,000, 5,000 to that even 50,000. But you have not to pay the single penny for that. But even though you people are not coming up, yeah, some of the brighter students are coming that, and I hope so that in the near future the culture is going to be changed, and we are having that the one coding lab which is to be operative for 24/7, but students are not coming forward. At this platform, at this occasion, I urge again to all my students, please make it a team, do that. We are ready to facilitate for your learning, but you have to put the efforts. So another thing is that, sir, I hope so that, but this is my overall views of that, if something application oriented program is that there should not be the more than 40% theoretical things, 60% practical and application, means exercising, and that we Indians are lagging in that part. So I believe that the TCS will help us in that designing the curriculum in such a way, and if possible that the 1 year internship, that is the concept. If even limited students, I don't bother for that, but 1 year into means the training, industrial training, in that they are that. So that is going to give you that different brighter thought to that our program, strength to our program. With these words, again welcome you all, one and all. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I request Dr. Mala Datta ma'am, Associate Dean of FOCT, to deliver the vote of thanks.
On behalf of the Faculty of Computer Technology, Assam Downtown University, it gives me immense pleasure to extend a heartfelt thank you to all of you for gracing us on this momentous occasion, the launch of BTech CSE and Business Systems program in collaboration with TCS. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our esteemed collaborators, Tata Consultancy Services. We have been extremely honored to have had Dr. K.M. Suceendran, Head of Academic Alliances at TCS, amongst us today. It is not every day, sir, that we get someone of your caliber and your position to be amongst us. And we humbly acknowledge your presence, and we are very, very ever so grateful. Thank you so much for coming down. I'd also like to express our gratitude to our Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Pranveer Singh, for his unwavering commitment to academic excellence and his visionary leadership. We are fortunate to have your guidance and steering us forward. Thank you so much, sir. I'd also like to thank Professor Rao for addressing the gathering today. As usual, your words have been so inspiring to all of us. Thank you so much. I must not forget to extend our appreciation to Mr. Anjan Jyoti Das, General Manager Production Downtown Group, and also to the entire marketing team of Assam Downtown University, whose tireless efforts behind the scenes have been instrumental in making this launch a resounding success. Thank you so much. Heartfelt thanks goes out to all the media personnel gathered here today as well. Last but not the least, I'd like to thank the students and the faculty members of Assam Downtown University. A special shout out to my colleague, Dr. Noor Alam Talukdar, for leading the collaboration, leading the gathering here today. Thank you so much. And also I'd like to thank the students and faculty members from KV schools who have joined us here today. We are grateful that you have come here today and joined us at our launch. Thank you so much for coming. This collaboration with TCS, it marks a significant milestone in our journey towards providing quality education and fostering innovation in the field of technology and business systems. With your continued support and encouragement, we are confident that this program will encourage our students to excel in their careers and then go on to contribute meaningfully to the society. Once again, thank you all for your presence and for your support. We look forward to a fruitful and enduring partnership ahead. Have a good day. Thank you so much.
Now I request our guests, respected deans, to proceed for the lunch.